Yeah, how's everybody doing? This is Clifton Bradley from out of Chicago, and I am doing a live stream. And what we are going to be talking about, Assalamu alaikum, first of all, to everybody, is I have Mr. Truth coming on at 10 o'clock. He's coming on at 10 o'clock. That's the will of God. But what we're going to be doing, he's a Pan Africanist. He believes in the Pan African movement. And Pan Africanism is about moving, having black people, people of color, work together all over the earth because he sees us in a sense as being defragmented, separated, apart. And he has a platform. He has a platform and a great radio, internet show that comes on dealing with the truth. And I was connected to him by Brother Celine of the Flaming Crescent Society in Chicago. The Flaming Crescent Society is an organization that is doing everything that they can So actually, that was him on the telephone. That was Mr. Truth on the telephone. And bang, sorry about the interruption and all that. But we're going to like really talk about what is going on in the community, what is going on globally, what is going on. And we would like for you to participate in it. We would like for you to participate in the chat room. That's something that we would like. But waiting on him to come in right now. Waiting on him to come in right now. And I'm sending him the invitation. And also, I want to send a shout out to David Koss, who did a television show, an internet show with me, talking about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. And he has some profound things to say about Bill Cosby, and I have my own comments. And we talked about UFOs. Okay, we talked about UFOs that we have been visited by UFOs, and Mr. Kasi believes that there are aliens in the United States of America right now. But the thing is, he's not the only one. There's a group of people that believe the same thing. They believe the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm waiting on him right now. I'm waiting on him right now to come in. But what's going on in Chicago? I'm in Chicago. I'm in the United States of America. What is going on in Chicago is there's a lot of criminal activity that is going on in Chicago right now. And there were there were like about 19 people that were shot. And there was something like about, I forgot, I think it was about 90 or 80 arrests because what happened is you had a group of young people. You had a group of young people that were downtown, and you know what, and they caused all type of havoc, and they have a whole lot, it's a whole lot of district arrests. But that is what's going on in Chicago. That's what's going on in Chicago. So but I'm gonna take a little break. I'm waiting, like I said, I'm waiting on him to come in. But that's what's going on in Chicago. And you know what? There are aldermen in Chicago right now. They want they want the federal government to help to minimize the criminal activity that is going on in Chicago. They want that. And the thing is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? That's a question that I more or less will leave with y'all. I think it's a good idea, but the thing is, here's the problem. At some point, this for some people fear that it will set up, be a pretext to set up a militaristic government within the United States of America. Some people feel it. Some people feel it. But when they bring in the National Guards, what they're going to do is they're basically going to put them in the downtown area of Chicago. And I know why they're going to put them there. They're going to put them there because of commerce. Okay, because people doing a lot of business downtown, and that's the people downtown. They pay higher taxes, and they feel that they should get more protection. That's what they feel. So I want to go off for 1 minute because you know what? I'm going to call my guest and let him know. He can come in. Okay. Okay. Might have to send you that link again, but you did tap on that link though. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to send you another link because I know somebody that I don't know if they had to sign. I don't know if they had to sign up or not, but I will send you another link. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. So what I am doing right now is, you know what? Excuse me. The individual that is coming on. I am sending him a link. That is what I'm doing. I'm sending him a link, and you know what? I hope to be more organized next time. That's what I hope to be. Hope to be more organized next time. That's what I hope to be. Is more organized. You know what? Because this is not really. But you know what? Sometimes you run into technical difficulties, but be patient with us, because you know what? This is new to me, and the people that okay, I'm sending it to them. Actually, I should put it on stream. Okay, that's what I should do. But what happened is my guest. I'm waiting for my guests to come in. But that's what's going on in Chicago. There's a lot of criminal activity that is going on in Chicago right now. A lot of crime. Should we bring the National Guards in? No. Thank good. I think so. And in some ways, I think it would be bad. But I am very interested in knowing, what do y'all think? Do you think it would be a good thing to bring in the National Guards in Chicago, and also to bring in the National Guards in cities like New York? New York New York has a lot of criminal activity. A lot of criminal activity. And hear the sound in the background. You know what a central air unit is on? Because like I say, you hear that sound because you know it's almost like about 90 degrees in Chicago right now. But like I say, there's a group of people that believe that they should. There's a group of people that just don't believe that they shouldn't. But I think that it's going to set up things to where it's going to be bad, because I think this is going to be a bad one. Actually, when winter time comes, I'm always glad when winter time gets here. You probably say, why am I glad when winter time gets here? I am glad because what it does in my community, I don't know, you may live in a good community, but in my community, what it does is it it minimizes the criminal activity in Chicago. That's what it does, and I love it. I love it. I love it when I love it when that I love it when that I love it when that happens. Like I say, I am waiting on my guest right now. This guess you could see I'm stumbling, I'm fumbling, and like I say, y'all give me some type of feedback about how this look and how this looks and how this sounds. I really would appreciate that, and if you put that in the chat room, I really appreciate that. I really would. So that's what's going on in Chicago and globally. Yes, it, there was something that was supposed to be done with voter rights. They're making it harder, they say, for African Americans and people of color to vote. They have to show their ID. Personally, I don't think that it should be a problem with an individual showing his ID to get in to vote. I don't see a problem with it. But the only thing what the Republicans are doing, they're making it harder. They say for people to vote. Now I got a guess that it's coming in right now. Okay, my guess
How
Yeah,
you doing? How you doing,
guess
brother?
has come in. I don't see a picture of you.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. But I'm here. But I'm here, brother.
Okay, okay. You see, oh, you know what, Doc? You know what? It says something that says hide, and when you press, get rid of the hide. It's a hide only on the screen, and then your picture should pop
okay.
up.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it
Now the hide is in the black screen.
on the
It's a
black
black,
screen.
yes, a black screen right when you popped up there, and you say, "Oh, you know what? It might not be you. It might be me." No, it's you. It's on your end.
I don't
There's a
see it.
there's a black box, and you know what it says hide, and you hiding right now. I'm
Okay,
talking
let me
about to
see.
pull it to the screen. All you got to do is just press that button.
All right. Okay, I think I figured it out. Hold on. I'm
Okay.
coming. I'm coming. I think I got it figured out.
These applications are something else though. But you know what? It has made the world a smaller place. That is something that it has done. It has made it a smaller place. But my guess is here, and the
Oh,
thing is, I'm waiting for him just to put his picture there so you can see him. You know,
Jesus
he was
Christ.
coming out of California. California. No,
Yeah.
actually, almost moved to California. Came this close.
It's too expensive, brother. You better off staying in Chicago.
Yo, but you say it's too expensive. But the
Oh
thing
yeah,
is,
yes, yeah, brother.
the thing, but the thing is, you don't know about the criminal activity in Chicago. Chicago is like Dodge City. Okay,
Right.
there used to be cowboy pictures in Dodge City, and if actually the person with the fastest gun, they win. So you know what? A lot of criminal activity, and you know what they're talking about doing in Chicago right now is bringing in the National Guard.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah. So do
yeah.
you see the box? Yeah, I'm saying the box where your picture shows up. It's a box that says hide your screen, and then when
There's no. I don't see any box that says anything. I have a blank screen. I see my name on the top left corner. I see powered by Melon. I see an enlarged screen. Then at the bottom, I see mute, stop video, share, hide chat, leave broadcast. That's all I see. Uh,
mm, mm,
Let me
mm.
see. Let me try
You're
share.
not
Oh,
using
that's
your webcam in two different locations because I think on this you can
nope.
only use.
Nope, I thought that was the case. I made sure that I'm out of everything except melon. I'm only in melon.
Okay,
And
mm,
I don't know, there's nothing that says hide, yeah.
okay.
I don't, but I'm here, so I guess. Well, we'll move on if you don't mind.
Oh,
Don't let the devil stop us, man. You,
no, 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 no,
you
no,
know
no.
what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
So okay, so what this is what we okay. We'll continue on, but you know what? First of all, brother, I want to say thank you for extending an invitation to come on your great platform to disseminate information.
thank you, sir.
And this is my way of showing you that it meant something to me by,
Thank you, sir.
recipro- by reciprocating.
Right.
And that is something that we must do. We must reciprocate. We must do that. You know what? Once individuals give us an opportunity to utilize their platforms, we must give them the opportunity to utilize our platforms. That's courtesy. First of all, brother, tell us something about yourself. Tell us
Um,
something.
okay, I was born Patrick Jameson. Um, I changed my name to Zimmerman Truth about 10 years ago.
Hmm.
I believe God gave me that name. I had no idea what Zimmerman meant, where it came from. I didn't even have an idea that Zimmerman was the firstborn son of Abraham. I knew none of this. This name just popped in my head. I looked it up and then I was shocked, and I believe God gave it to me. So I've been running with it ever since. I've opened up a company. I started a company called Hey Neighbors Incorporated.
Hmm.
Now, to make I don't want to eat up a lot of time just going over and over about Hey Neighbors, but I just want to say that as a black man out here in this world, and I would just won't say America, but out here in this world, and I'm trying to make it. and build something for myself and leave a legacy for my family. I keep running into, and I'm sure you have too, audience. You're running into subtle racism and just a bunch of bigotry and nonsense that shouldn't be. To give an example, I sell clothing as well, and you can reach my store as Hey Neighbor on Etsy. It's called Hey Neighbor Store, and I'll get into a little bit more of that later. But I'm selling clothes on the current social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm continuously was having issues with people that were in control of the narrative on these medias. They were allowing people to say that the daishikis that I was trying to sell went against community standards, and so they would block the stuff that I was selling. Now, I got tired of that, and like what most Black people do, we sit here, we complain, we fuss, and we don't do anything about it. We don't do anything except fuss. And then the Holy Spirit spoke to me again and was like, that's their thing. They can do what they want. It's theirs. Start your own. Yeah. Be the solution. You know what I'm saying? And once I heard be the solution, I knew that was the Holy Spirit, guiding me. So hence I started Hey Neighbors Incorporated. Now this platform is designed for us Black people. It has a Black agenda. It's Black everything, but it is open to all people. But anybody else other than Black people come on there, they must understand that this is a Black website, and you will respect it completely, or you won't be on it, right? So we'll be able to make a long story short, we'll be able to do what you do on Facebook. You'll be able to do what you do on Instagram. You'll be able to do what you do on YouTube, as well as some other features that we're going to be having as far as trying to empower our communities around the world. So if you're a director, here's an opportunity to direct some type of play or movie, a TV show, a daily TV show, weekly TV show. It will be up to you. It will be your content. You will control it. So we just want to make this available, like I said, to inspire, empower, and connect humanity, but not more than just entertainment. You'll be able to get on there and communicate with your brothers and sisters around the world. A lot of the times we get false narratives. To give an example, you go on TV and they show you in the news all these pictures of Africa being war torn and tore up and beat up. But then you go over there, you see all these white folks, living over there and buying up stuff, building up stuff, along with the Asians and et cetera, et cetera. They are giving us a false narrative of what is really going on in Africa. And here on Hey Neighbors Incorporated, you'll be able to get that information directly from the people. So you don't have to worry about what CNN is trying to tell you. You're going to hear from Sister Winfunky, you know what I'm saying, or Brother Winfunky. You know what I'm saying? They're going to sit there and tell you what's going on, in their region, in their country, et cetera, instead of getting these false narratives. And another thing,
when you talk about your platform, will your platform censor like YouTube or Facebook, to where if you put on certain things? I've seen certain things on YouTube, and I love YouTube.
Right.
But when they talk about certain things, not supposed to talk about the virus, but any conspiracy theories, they will give you a strike. Will your website censor like that? Will it be free to be expressionary, where you will be able to put on what you want to? I'm not talking about anything sexual in manner, but I would like to know that.
Well, straightforward. I would not like. There's not going to be any censoring. You get what I'm saying? Well, there will be some censoring. I can't say that's not okay. And here, follow me. And this is why I'm having difficulty, and I have to really communicate with my partner to continuously try to figure this out. We don't want to censor. That's the honest God truth. We don't want to censor, but we don't want you up on there talking a bunch of foolishness. You get what I'm saying? We don't want give you an example. We don't want white supremacists on there calling us niggas on. You follow what I'm saying? So there is going to be some type of censorship. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. You can't get around it. But you would definitely be able to, as long as you can back up what you're saying with facts or reason, you got a platform.
But let me ask you something. When we talk about censorship, do you think, and I love YouTube, do you think that they are wrong for censoring certain things? I have heard certain
Yes.
things said. I had said certain things with all due respect about people of color, and it was not anything was done about it. But things that was said negatively about a certain group of people, it was let go.
Right.
So do you think YouTube is wrong, and do they have a right to censor because it is their platform?
Yes, I think YouTube is wrong. And yes, they have the right. It's theirs.
Okay.
It's theirs. They can do what they want to do with what is theirs, just like we can do what we want to do with what is ours. So that's why. So instead of fussing, I created Hey Neighbors Incorporated. We're gonna cut everybody come over here. You know what I'm saying? We take our black money, put it. You get what I'm saying, into the black company, which will be doing a lot of things in the community. Now I'll get back to that. But you can't be mad at them. You get what I'm saying? If you see only, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, and I know and I will when I say this, but when you are a boss, when you are a owner, you understand. You don't get mad. You just create, right? Or you go another route, or you find another option, etc., etc. But you can't be mad at somebody doing what they want to do with what they own. So I'm not mad at them at all. I'm using their platform until mine is finished being built, and then I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
You will have your own servers and own bandage and all that. You will have your
Yes,
own
sir.
servers.
Yes, sir. Hey, don't get it twisted. I don't want to come out here and talk about like we got YouTube money. No, we don't have no YouTube money. You get what I'm saying? But as we grow, we will challenge YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and take over them. It is the black people around the world who drive these social medias. And I want you to know that. You get what I'm saying? Audience. I'm sure you know about it, brother. You get what I'm saying? But I want the audience to know. It is black people who drive TikTok. It is black people who drive Facebook. It is black people who drive Instagram, etc., etc. Okay? So it is more. To further.
Question after that, okay?
Sure, sir. I'm listening.
My follow-up question is: you saying it is people of color, or black people that drive Facebook, but black people are only 13 or 12% of the population in the United States of America. So can you clarify that? And
yes, I can. Yeah, that's easy to clarify. When you're thinking on the north, was it the northern hemisphere? You're only thinking of America. You're only thinking, right? And when you think globally,
okay,
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
It's a whole. I'm not thinking. You know what I'm saying? Just here in America, but I'm thinking globally. I don't. And that's what another thing that we need to do as black people, stop thinking locally. Just America. We got to start thinking globally. Globally, we are the masters, and we need to take back what is rightfully ours and build and control. You get what I'm saying? There's more. When I'm trying to, excuse me. The point that I'm trying to make is there are way more black people on this earth than there are white folks. Globally, white folks make up less than 10%.
And the people that are listening, he is not a prejudiced man. What he is saying is factual.
Right. Factual. That's all.
And you can Google that up. And you know what? You know what? On your platform, tell us, when does your platform? When does it come on? Because we want to drive people to your platform.
Thank you.
The magnificent work that you are doing in the group of people that you're with. want to drive people there, and I want you to send me your links so I can put that in the description. Go ahead, brother.
We plan on it's attentively scheduled to be done by August 14th. Attentively, because there's once it's being finished being built, there's testing.
Of what
You're
year?
right.
Of what year?
Of this, I'm sorry, thank you, sir. Of this year, August is attentively scheduled to be finished August 14th, 2021. Okay. So a month from now, right? Okay. My projection, my honest opinion, would be in September sometime, right? So basically, around the 14th of August, we'll release it. Basically just be in beta mode where it won't be completed, but I want a lot of people to get on there to test it, to make sure it's running smoothly, to getting to do exactly what it is that we need and want it to do, that it's been able to translate language, and just making sure everything runs well, and that everybody likes the way that it flows and it works together. So once we do that, then that's when we'll go completely out to the public, the whole entire world. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe like September 14th or 15th will be the actual release date for Hey Neighbors Incorporated platform.
Now, the people that listen to my little platform, the people that look at the Underground Railroad television show in Chicago, you must support them. How can the people that listen to my little platform, okay, support you? I'm not talking about words. I'm talking about economically. How could they support you, and how could they advertise? Tell them what they can do.
Well, there's a lot of ways to support. You can more than well, I don't even know where to begin. There's so many ways of getting like, where do I begin? And I don't necessarily want to just start with money, because money's not always the solution. You know what I'm saying? Or the main type of help that an individual or a company needs. More so than anything right now, Hey Neighbors Incorporated needs exposure. I need to somehow, some way, get a video out or a write up about us and what we are and what we plan to do. So for me to just right now, I think I would have to go back and tell you a little bit more about Hey Neighbors Incorporated, and then we can probably go into how, if you have the time. How much more time do I have, sir? So
I would say, like, you got time, because I know 10:45 I gotta go, man.
Okay.
You know how it is when you got people doing work in your house.
Yeah.
You gotta dance to their tune.
That's right. Okay. I just want to make sure I stay in the flow of the time frame.
And this is being seen on YouTube right now. So if somebody has a question, please put it in the chat room so I can pose it to them.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So basically, let me go back a little bit about Hey Neighbors Incorporated. I told you about the opportunities that we have available, but I need to go a little bit more into detail about that. Now, Hey Neighbors Incorporated, we also, not only are we trying to make money, but we also trying to empower anybody and everybody that's associated with Hey Neighbors. But we also want to do some work in the communities around the world, under the Hey Neighbors banner. So we plan on going into communities around the world to empower the youth there. Give you an example what I mean. Let's just use Africa, anywhere in Africa. So we're going to go over in Africa. We're going to establish Hey Neighbors there. Now, we want to keep the services affordable for whatever region that you live in. Mm-hmm. So to give an example, we live here in America, so we use the American dollar. I don't want to go over in Africa where the American dollar isn't used, and so I'm charging people American currency, which is 2 to 3 times more. You get what I'm saying than normal, because they're the currency exchange. So I want to make sure that our people, regardless of where they are, will be able to use our services and be able to afford them. Most of the services will be free, but there will be some charges in there for people who wish to take advantage and run a business, or et cetera, on the website, and it'd be very affordable, something like $2.99 a month. You get what I'm saying? We're about empowering our people. We're not trying to necessarily take money out of your pocket, but we are trying to make a little money. You know what I'm saying in the process.
As you do that, because I know you will be just getting started out, to help give you seed money. When you first start out, will you be having Google AdWords running on your website where people can things? And then I'm talking about the seed money.
Yeah. What we have going on is, as soon as the website is finished being built, we're going to have a shareholders meeting. I have 1 million shares of Hey Neighbors Incorporated. Me and my partner owned 500,000, so there will be 500,000 shares that I will make available. That will be the seed money that we're going after. I don't necessarily want to, and I could be wrong about this, and please tell me if I'm wrong, audience. But I don't necessarily want to come off as a charity case.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
What do you mean by charity? Okay.
What charity? There's shows that, and they're good shows. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the show, they'll say something like, it sounds like you're in church. The preacher, this is all I do. You know what I'm saying? We get a love offering. You know what I'm saying? I get that type of feeling and vibe from that. And that's not what I want to be associated with. We are businessmen. We are making money, and we are providing services, and people who are associated with us are making money. We don't need to come off, or in my opinion, as like some charity. I could be wrong, and please correct me if I'm wrong.
I want to follow up with a question, though.
Yes, sir.
Is it not true? You have not because you ask not sometimes.
That is correct.
Would you agree with that, or disagree with that?
That is scripture. I will not. I'm not going to stand against that. That is correct. You have not, because you asked not, and maybe I need to swallow some pride and ask. And you're right, brother. I stand corrected. Thank you for correcting me. I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. I will ask. I just need to figure out exactly how to go about it. I want it to at least look very intelligent and very businesslike. If I'm asking, I want people to see I have a plan. You get what I'm saying? So maybe if I do that, like I said, I might even do that right along with the shareholders meeting, or even do that right before. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to show the same material. This is what we're doing. This is what we're planning. This is what we're trying. Everything will be what's that word? Very clear. I forget. There's a word for that, but you know what I'm saying. You'll be the
other reason I said that it also is there are black philanthropists out there where if they see somebody of color doing something good, they're more than worth.
Right.
Capital to help that platform. That's the reason why I said that. But that's the reason.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. I think you're 100% correct. But also, people who have large sums of money, they don't want to hear you just come on the show and tell you to support this cause. They want to hear your plan. They want to hear your goal. They want to see it on paper. you get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm coming from. Like, I want to make sure you get what I'm saying. Once the website is finished, I know I'm going to have to retool the business plan. You get what I'm saying? Once the website is finished, because some things are not going to work as well as other things. I'm sure of that. So, once that's what I was saying. Once I get all that together, and then I will ask, like you said. You know what I mean? And probably will get it because I have a plan. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And you can see it.
You know what? Even if you have it set up on your thing the way they give $1 a month, hey.
Right.
I mean, $1 a month.
Right.
75 cents a month. You know what? All that adds up. That adds up into dollars and cents.
Yeah, you're right. So, if a million people gave a penny, how much is that? You know what I'm saying? What, 100,000?
Yeah, I mean, have a donation letter, but
Right.
that's me talking. My other question is,
You're right.
the Pan-African movement. Can you explain? You're about the Pan-African movement.
Yeah.
What is the Pan-African movement? What does it mean? What is it all about?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Pan-African movement for me is following in the teachings of the Honorable Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
Black folks controlling everything pertaining to Black folks on the entire planet, on the globe. Well, controlling our entertainment, controlling our health, controlling our science, controlling our agriculture, controlling our education, controlling everything. And we work together. We work together regardless of our religions, our regions, our cultures, our beliefs. Regardless of all that, we work together. We come together to make sure that we are all good and all are being respected and protected and well taken care of.
It sounds like the principles of Kwanzaa,
Yes.
created by Dr. Karinga. Am
Yes.
I right or wrong?
That you are right. That is also Kwanzaa is also the idea of Kwanzaa is also infused in Hey Neighbors Incorporated platform. The overall concept of working together, building together, learning from one another, community. So yes, sir, you are correct.
Mm-hmm. Now, you said you wanted to discuss the generational gap. I think generational gap between ages. I think there's like I saw the generational gap that you wanted to discuss. That there's some disparities between generations, and you wanted to discuss that.
No, I don't think I wanted to talk about generational gap. I think one of the main issues that I brought up is how do we connect with one another all over the world? When I say we, I mean Black folks all over the world. You hear that there's Black folks in this part of the world don't like these Black folks, and these Black folks in part of the world don't like that Black folks. And how do we get beyond that? You get what I'm saying? How do we begin to create a global? Well, we started that with Hey Neighbors Incorporated, but let's go even beyond that. How can we begin to have dialogue with one another from different regions and begin to really understand one another, so we can have a deeper respect, a deeper appreciation, a deeper sense of community and connection to one another. And that's what the main weapon, and I don't necessarily just want. Well, I'll say it like this: the main weapon of the devil, and throughout history, has been to divide and conquer. That's to divide and conquer. That is, and the devil don't have no new weapons. He just retools the same old ones, right? So I would like for us to stop allowing the devil to divide and conquer us. Let's talk. My brothers and sisters over in Africa, I want to talk to you. My brothers and sisters over in Pupai, New Guinea, I want to talk to you. My brothers and sisters in Australia, I want to talk to you. My brothers and sisters in China, Jamaica, South America, I want to talk to you. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Let's talk. I would like to know more about you. I would like for you to know more about me. And I would like for us to work together to build a stronger global community.
Okay. And you know what? And that is good reason. And you know what? Thing is, how do you navigate going through even the process of starting a business, especially when you're surrounded by naysayers, people that say, hey,
wow,
it's a hard time. How do you navigate through those minefields?
First thing is you gotta believe, you have to have faith in yourself and faith in God. That's first. The first thing that I did was I prayed.
Yeah.
I prayed and I sought guidance, help, and then I was earnest. Single father, 3 kids, raised them on my own.
Yes.
I'm just giving you a little background, you know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from when I'm telling you I prayed. I'm basically working 12, 14 hours a day. I'm sacrificing my kids. My kids are beginning to go the wrong route because I'm never home. I'm not running the streets. I'm working. You hear what I'm saying? I chose to not continue to sacrifice my kids, and it was the smartest decision I made. One of the smartest decisions I made in my life. But what am I going to do for income? So you know what I'm saying, Lord, what am I going to do? And so I prayed, and I just kept trying to figure it out. Now I already had a business, you know what I'm saying. It's basically selling clothing. I've been selling clothing online for almost 10 years now.
What's the website? What's the website again where they can buy the clothes?
Okay, right now, I am on Etsy. So if you go on Etsy.com, you can find my store. It's called Hey Neighbors Store. HEY, the word neighbor, then add a Z, then store. Hey Neighbors Store. Right? And you just type it in. Now you'll go right
to the audience. Once he sends me the link down below, I'm going to put that link in the description. Because
can I put it in chat? Can I put it in the chat? Will it let me put it in?
You can put it in the chat. Yeah.
Let me see if it let me. Well, it won't let me put it in the chat. I was going to try to put it in the chat.
On YouTube you can, but this platform is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. And I did send you the link, but I sent you email. It's like I sent it like right before when I was having all those issues this morning with me trying to get online. But
maybe I can go to YouTube. I can go to my email address right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there.
What happened is I will put it in there. I'm looking for it.
So while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and continue telling. We only got about like maybe 15 more minutes, and I definitely want to tell you about Hey Neighbors, what we're trying to do, because I'm really sincere about it.
All right, let me tell you something. I'm going to put your Facebook information in the chat room.
Okay, yeah, that's a start. Yeah, that'll start, and then from there they can gather everything else.
Okay.
So trying to make money, I kept seeing having issues, like I said earlier in the beginning of the show with the current social media. So the Lord led me to start this business. Of course, it was spend some money and did not make any money. For like 2 years of me starting the business, I didn't make any money. Basically just money going in, money I'm taking from one business, putting it into this business, and or working a regular 9 to 5 and putting it into this business that I'm building right now. So anyway, I want to get back on point. What do you need? First thing you need to do is just start. Stop making excuses. Stop saying that I don't have. Stop saying I can't do. Stop saying no one will. Stop saying anything and everything negative that will keep you from moving forward. First thing you must do is just start. Everything you don't know, research. And if you still have difficulty after researching, tap somebody who does have that information. Now, you know what I'm saying? Most people are willing to give you the information for free, especially if they see that you're trying to do something constructive and positive, like Hey Neighbors. Now, it's not only Hey Neighbors is going to benefit me, but it's going to benefit anybody who comes in contact with Hey Neighbors. When people hear and see stuff like that, you get what I'm saying? They want to jump on board. They want to help because they see the big picture, especially like-minded people who are in business, who have started a business, who are trying to start a business. They might have some information that may be helpful. So surround yourself with like-minded people. Get the information that you need for the particular business that you want to start. Find out what you need, what is you to start. Most businesses you think, I need to start, start as a corporation. That's not true. You can start as a DBA, and even then you don't even need a DBA. Man, open up your social media account. And you tell people, hey, this is what I do. I fix stuff. I paint. I do this. I do that. You got to sell your services, your skills, your abilities. That's what you have to do. Or you have to offer something. Anybody who wants, and this is what Almighty God gave me. The Holy Spirit told me this: if you want to be wealthy, you have to create.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. You have to change your entire mindset.
Exactly. But you have to create something, right?
That's true. That's
You,
true.
you get what I'm saying? That's what the Holy Spirit told me. If you want to be wealthy, you have to create. So since I created, Hey Neighbors Incorporated, and I did not let anybody. And of course, there's a lot of naysayers. Of course, you get what I'm saying. But I have a dream. I have a vision. I see it. My partner sees it. People that are working with me on Hey Neighbors Incorporated see it. Truth Pod, my host on Truth Spitters podcast, they see it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And they're going to see it more. Go ahead.
You sound like R. Kelly. Yeah, I believe I can fly.
I do believe I can fly, brother. There is no ceiling. You hear what I'm saying? There is no ceiling. And I take a little something from Rick Ross. You know what I mean? There is no ceiling. You know, the sky is the limit. You know what I'm saying? The universe is mine. You know what I'm saying? As well as yours. You hear what I'm saying? Only I am I am the solution as well as the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? So what I choose to make, it will become.
Yeah, I understand. Now you know what you specifically, because you know what I asked him. I want everybody to know. I asked him what he wanted to talk about. You see, you specifically wanted to talk about male and female relationships, the ups and the downs, I assume. Hey, you know, you wanted to specifically talk about
that. Brother, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real dude, man. You know what I mean? I had just broken up with my girl, man. So I don't think it's wise for me to even talk about that right now. I probably make a fool of myself. You know what I'm saying? Speak, you know, I'm all in my feelings, so to speak, and make a fool of myself. I won't dare touch that subject right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I'm going to exercise a little wisdom.
Something that something I am interested in knowing. You know what, I'm listening to you, and you're well grounded.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. What influence did you gather from your mother and father that helped you to mold into the person that you are?
Oh man,
like to say something about your mother and father. I don't know.
Yeah. My mother and father. Well, first of all, I want to say I love my mother and father. We have not had the best experiences growing up, but that's so I can't honestly be like it's their influence, in a positive way, but it's the negative things that happened in that relationship that pushed me and propelled me. But I want to make it clear that me and my parents are fine. I love them dearly. They love me dearly, and we're fine now. What I'm talking about is 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give it a history. But the main fuel, the main motivation is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit alone. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It is not man. It is not necessarily any particular religion. If I would have to, I would have to say I grab from them all. I don't necessarily just grab from one. There's truth in all of them, so I grab truth from all of them. So for me, it's the whole, it's the Holy Spirit, man. I can't really say not one certain person except that. Me trying part of the reason why I changed my name to Zimmer Troop is because I believe God gave me that name, but I have desire for the truth. That to me, the truth and God are one and the same. They can't be separated. The truth is eternal. God is eternal. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They're one and the same. And so it is important. It is imperative for me to embrace the truth, because as I embrace the truth, I become closer to God. And you get what I'm saying? So that's So again, those are my motivations. That's what I'm about. That's what I believe. I want to live. I want to worship God in spirit and truth, regardless of where that, what that is, where that takes me.
And like you come on Saturday. You come on this Saturday. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
We come
can
on.
you give people the information? I don't know if you come on every Saturday, but if you can give people the information of what time you come on, and like I said, once you provide their website link to me, I will put that in the description where they can catch you on Saturdays. Because you got to listen to this guy's show. You got to.
Thank,
This
thank you.
guy's phenomenal. He's off the chain. You got to do it. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
So,
sir.
okay, so you can tell us what time your show comes on, and maybe you can say the link, and I'm gonna put it in the description once I get that from you.
Sure. It's not just my show. It's the Truth Spitter podcast with my good brother Salim Abdul Khalik. I have a hard time pronouncing his last name right. Help me, brother Bradley. Make sure if I got it right, because he will correct me after he sees this video. And the beautiful Dalitha Harris, Young. So I share the show with them. We're on every Saturday at 5 p.m. on YouTube.
Wait a minute, we better say Central Time. What's Central?
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Central
5 p.m.
Eastern.
Yes, sir. He is correct. Thank you, sir. 5 p.m. West Coast time, 7 p.m. Chicago time, Mountain time, and 8 p.m. East Coast time on Saturdays. And you can on Facebook.com. The links are I can see them on the chat right now on the stream chat. You can see them on Facebook.com at Hey Neighbors Inc. You can see us on Instagram, Hey Neighbors Inc. And you will also see us on YouTube. Now, these media sites are only temporary because once we finish building our own, we'll go on here to direct people to us, but we won't be posting content on our competitors' media.
To the Underground Railroad TV show family in worldwide, you know what? Tune into his show. Join his Facebook account, his Instagram, and buy some clothes from him. Okay, but what I would like to say to you is I have been asking you a series of questions.
Okay.
Ready to conclude. There may have been something that you specifically wanted to say to the listening audience, and I most certainly have to give you that opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Last thing I just want to say, because I say we're about to go, is that join Hey Neighbors Incorporated. Work with us. I am a sincere dude. Yes, I want to make some money, but money does not rule me. Money is not my God. You get what I'm saying? I want to uplift our people. I want to have a future for my children as your children as well. We're going to be global presence. We're going to be active globally in every Black community around the world with your help, obviously. So be on the lookout for us. I want to give you the website link, but I don't want you to go there yet because it's still being built, and that's another reason why I'm not giving you the link to the website just yet. But for now, you can reach us on Facebook, you can reach us on Instagram, you can reach us on YouTube. And thank you, Brother Bradley, for having me, brother. I was thinking about you the other day, and I was saying, man, this is one humble brother. And every time I talk to this brother, it seems like him and I are having who could be the most humble contest. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I love it.
I mean, but you're the one with the giant platform, not me.
Hey.
I'm on me. Somebody asked me, "Do you think you got the best show?" I say it's only what Allah wants it to be.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So
and yes, I think I do have the best show. Yeah. I think I do. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked, when somebody asked me that, you know what I told them?
Yeah.
I said it's only what Allah wants it to be.
I heard that.
Whatever Allah wants, because I cannot, me myself, I can never say I have the best show because there would be tons of people knocking on my door saying, man, come to NBC, sell out. come to Fox Television. But you know what? But it is what
Believe in yourself, brother.
But for me, it's what Allah wants it to be. So you know what? So I don't take no credit. All I try to do is just work to try to make it better. It's a work in progress.
Yes, definitely work in progress. And I dig what you're saying. I'm never. I say it with pride, not conceit. You get what I'm saying? I say it with a with humility. But I feel good about it. You get what I'm saying? So I can't find the right words to convey exactly, but it's not with conceit. It's not with arrogance. You know what I'm saying? I believe in myself. I believe in what God is doing, and I believe what it's going to do and how it's going to help other people around the world.
And you're in sunny California, man. I hear the gas prices right now, $5 a gallon. Can you give us any type of feelings, any type of statements about what's going on in California? What is California going through right now?
California is
have a lot of fires and all that. What's going on in California?
California is too expensive to live. I wouldn't come here. I wouldn't come here. I'm trying to get out of here. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get out of the country and move to another country, somewhere over Africa, maybe Belize, somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in California, bro. I mean, unless you want to pursue, go to school or something like that. Go to school, or you have a excellent job opportunity that's making two times the living wage or the cost of living in that area. I wouldn't come.
Well, you're talking about getting out of the country. They say going to Ghana, you can have dual citizenship. And you know what? I was talking to somebody. They said they're considering doing that.
Yeah.
They say it's easy to go through that process, but you have to make a pledge there to do something to uplift the country. To do something. And Ghana is not a bad place. That's what I heard. But I've never been there. I've never been there. So I want everybody that is listening. What I want you to do is I want you to share this broadcast. I want you to give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, because if you could think of something better that I could have done, I have a question that you want me to relate to him later on.
Yeah.
I welcome your constructive criticism, because this is how we grow.
Yes.
We don't grow by people always clapping and saying we're doing a great job.
Right.
So just to the audience, if you have any constructive criticism to help this platform become better, please. But we do a television show in Chicago every Saturday night at 10:30. So we're on 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Nice.
If you need video production done, that's what we do in Chicago. But brother, I want to thank you again. I humbly say thank you, and Brother Salim, for extending the invitation to come on your forum. I humbly say
thank you for inviting me. Thank you for coming on my platform. It's an honor to know you and be associated with you. I think you're a good brother. You're very humble. I look forward to us working together in the future, and especially with the production. We need some shows. We need some TV shows. We need some movies. I'm not necessarily caring, what's the theme of it, as long as it's uplifting. So, I'm very excited about our association and our new friendship. So I look forward to working with you in the future. And thank you for having me, brother. And please, audience, know this is a good brother. So support this brother. He's a good brother.
All praises to Allah. I got to tell everybody out there, I'm striving to be good.
That's right.
That's why I'm so busy in prostration and prayers.
Right on.
Battle against the evil demons that's within inside of myself and keep everything. I'm striving. And I just want to say all praises to Allah. Brother, I want to greet you, to give you the words of Assalamu alaikum and may Allah continue to give you success as you go through your developmental stage. And we are going through developmental stages to grow to see what we will become. And thank you to Brother Salim. And I want to thank you for accepting the invitation to come on an Underground Railroad TV show in Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. And don't forget to send me the. Oh, I can get it off your. I was about to say, don't forget to send me the links, but I'll just go to your YouTube page and get it from there.
Okay, it's no
All right.
problem.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
be in touch, brother.
Right at the beginning of the show, that you know what? There's a couple of moments at the beginning of the show where I was waiting, and I had to tell you, I did the dumb. I pressed live, and I should have waited. So,
Right.
you know,
It all worked out though.
it all worked. You know what? It all worked out the way Allah wanted it to work out.
Amen to that. I agree.
It says in Quran that we plan, but Allah plans. Allah is the best planner. So things don't always happen on your time. It happens on the Creator's time. And we have to accept it.
Accept that. Yeah. All right. Love you, brother. I talk to you soon.
All right, my brother. Salam alaikum. Take care.
Alaikum salam.
All right. So I want to thank everybody for looking at the Underground Railroad television show in Chicago. We come on every Saturday night at 10:30, where we come on YouTube 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We are striving to make better television shows. We're striving. And like I said, we need claps are good, but we need your constructive criticism, because you know what, we grow from criticism when we don't take things personally. We should not take things personally, you know. So, and we should. That is what we should. We shouldn't take things personal. If you tell me, man, you know where your voice is, your picture needs. It's because you're helping me. You're helping me to cultivate, to develop a better platform for social media. Okay. And I'm going to try to have Brother Salim back on next week. David Koss to talk about New World Order conspiracies. And Brother Randy Evans, who is a researcher in Chicago. A researcher. He reads. I read, but you know what? I don't read. He's always got a book. I might have him and David Koss on at the same time. But you know what? But I would like for you to subscribe to this website. You know what? And who knows? You might be a guest. But like I say, if you're in Chicago, if you're in the Chicago area, have a video production company called Shema Media Productions. If you want a television show produced, I have an event produced. Go to the description at the bottom of the page. You will see my information about how you can get in contact with me and make television shows. You know, that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what my passion is, making television shows. But we need some help economically. We need some help economically because it costs money to produce television shows and come out to the film people. I mean, money, you go out there and buy Jordans. You don't think nothing about it. You go out there and pay for your cell phone bill because they're providing the service and goods. And you know what? All due respect, this is business. All due respect. You know what? I don't say that in an arrogant way. It would be wrong. I think it would be wrong if you asked me to come out there and do video production for you and you was not willing to compensate me for my time. My time is worth something, but it might not be worth that much to you, but it's worth something to me. And it's about how I think about my own self. Whether you know more than me or you know less than me. You know more than me, good. If you know less than me, there's no reason for me to put you down verbally to try to destroy you or make you feel bad about yourself. No, because we all have different degrees of knowledge. All of us. So you are looking at the Underground Railroad television show in Chicago, the United States of America. And I'm striving to make better shows for you. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to sign off, but next week I should have an interesting guest on. If it's Allah's will. Only Allah knows. I want to tell people out there the information that I give about Islam. I want to tell people that I am not a scholar, and I should say the things that I tell you is to the best of my ability. There are people that can run circles around me in Islam. I'm giving it to you in the best, with the best knowledge that I have, and the bad things that come out of my mouth that I say, they come from myself, and the good things come from Allah. And like I said, so send me feedback, give me a comment, give me a suggestion. And Brother Randy Evans, I want to thank you, Brother Randy Evans, because you know what, inshallah, be the will of Allah, I want to have you on probably next week. I'm going to have you on next week, and I'm going to give you a call because you know what, one thing, there's a researcher in Chicago called Randy Evans, and you know what, he is an intelligent, he is a dynamic brother. The brother's always reading. You know what? He always calls WBON. But I happen to have the privilege to know him. And I will have, Allah's will have the privilege to have Brother Randy on the show once we schedule something. And he is a phenomenal brother. Intelligent, smart. And you know what? Just try to know people like that because you know everybody doesn't know everything. I would say Randy, he's always reading. So much knowledge, man. I mean, New World Order, um, government, Martin Luther King. I would say even baseball. You probably know about baseball, football, and the games that they play with the ages and all that, in the COINTEL program and the New World Order. Um, New World Order, and I'm going to ask Brother Randy about them bringing the National Guards into Chicago because this is Chicago. Why, charity starts at home. Why wouldn't I talk about Chicago if I was? Why wouldn't I talk about Chicago when I live in Chicago? But we're going to talk about global issues and how it affects us as a whole. Because Brother Randy, I want to say this, and I'll say this to Brother Randy's face that I appreciate him, I respect him. He is a hell of a brother. And if I was to do battle, I would want that brother with him and Brother Salim and Mr. Truth who just got off, Minister Ben, I would want them. Try to surround myself around people. Not that we eat together every day. We might see each other every once in a while, but it's good to be familiar with brothers like that. So what I'm going to do is, if you have any suggestions about things that you would like to discuss, let me know. If you have good things to say about this broadcast, let me know. But if you have bad things, let me know. Because by you giving me constructive criticism, you're helping me through my developmental stages. You should see my first broadcast. It was terrible. But you know what? But I had to start somewhere. But again, it's not how many times you fall. It's how many times you get up. You keep on fighting. Whether people like you, they don't like you. You know what? You follow the commands of your creator. Because nobody out there has a heaven or hell to put me in. Yeah. Nobody. But it took a long time for me to develop that self-confidence because I am one a long time ago that used to have a very low self-esteem where I felt that to get along with people and to be accepted, I had to give away who I was, not understanding that I had beauty within inside of my own self. If I would allow myself to grow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But since I got Allah, I do know that. So I'm not saying my show is good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's little. All I'm saying is it's what Allah wants it to be. It's what Allah wants it to be. And you're right, brother Randy. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share. That's his comment. I'm gonna share the little knowledge that I have, because I'm not a scholar, but because I talk like this with a yeah and a hey and all that, I'm speaking in a segment of the population's language, which they understand, which the scholar may think is idiotic even to be saying, yeah, and I heard that, but you know what? I am who I am. And I have come to accept that, and I am consistently growing. So I'm going to sign off, and I hope that you share this broadcast. Hope that you comment on this broadcast, and may Allah bless you, whether it's the morning, the evening, or the afternoon. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.